Hello, welcome to my channel, The Glitter Files. This channel is intended to record my journey of going through perimenopause, and I hope to make some friends along the way. I wanted to record this video, my very first video, inside my house in my living room, but I couldn't get the lighting right, and that's also why my makeup looks ridiculous. But the car it is for today. So where I'm at in this journey is I'm just getting started. I really don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a hormone specialist. I'm just a person who recently discovered that I am more than likely going through perimenopause. I'm 49 years old, and I'm having a lot of the symptoms associated with perimenopause. Symptoms that I didn't realize for a long time were due to declining sex hormones. Some of them are increased anxiety, depression. I've had suicidal thoughts. I've had panic attacks, especially in the shower. Trouble sleeping. I have very bad insomnia. That was a hard one because I've had insomnia for a very long time. But being 49 years old, I could have been going through perimenopause for the last 10 years. It's hard to say. I do still have regular periods every month, by the way. The bleeding is hit or miss. It can be very, very heavy or very, very light, and that is also a symptom. I'll have night sweats, but only during the first day or two of my period. And I originally thought that night sweats and hot flashes were just something that women got all the time, but I don't have night sweats, or I only have night sweats once a month, and I don't get hot flashes. I'm still cold all the time. Other symptoms I've had are my skin has become very, very dry, and it is starting to sag, as you can see. I believe that I have bone loss, and the reason I believe that is because my eyes are looking smaller, and as you age, your skull starts to shrink. And I have noticed this in other women in the past, when they were in their 40s. I never knew why, that their eyes looked different, but as it turns out, your skull shrinks and the skin on your face bunches up on your little skull, and it crowds your eyes, so your eyes look smaller, and I have that going on right now. And this is due to declining estrogen, bone loss, and the collagen in your skin thinning, and I have that. I went to my doctor originally because I was having a lot of stress, and stress at work, and I thought that was the reason why I couldn't sleep. And I was sleeping for an hour to an hour and a half every night. So she prescribed me some antidepressants, and those didn't work out for me because they just made my brain hurt, or they made me feel just lethargic, or like I didn't care about anything. So I told her that I'd rather be crazy, and I would like to address the sleep issue, because I would sleep for an hour to an hour and a half every night. I wouldn't have trouble falling asleep, but I would have trouble staying asleep. So if something woke me up, then I was just awake for the rest of the day, and I would be miserable and cranky and irritable. So she prescribed me trazodone, which I didn't take right away because I was losing faith that anything would work. But trazodone works beautifully. I take 50 milligrams a night before bed, and I sleep all through the night, and the next day I feel rested, and I feel pretty darn good with the sleep now. But back to my other issues. I went back to my doctor because I started reading about the symptoms I have that can be caused by estrogen loss. And she said that I probably am going through perimenopause due to my age and the symptoms that I described, but she's not really on board with prescribing HRT for women. And you've heard it, the Women's Health Initiative, how it can cause problems. But to humor me, because I was being a pest, she did a blood panel, and I haven't heard back from her. It's been about 3 weeks, and I guess I really can't blame her. She's probably not up to speed on women's issues, and when you do a blood panel, a hormonal blood panel, it can vary. A woman going through perimenopause, it can change from hour to hour, day to day. So the results aren't going to be definitive. She's not going to be able to say, yes, you are, or you're not going through perimenopause, and here are some hormones for you. It's hit or miss. So in the meantime, I've continued to do my research. I was going to bug her more. I was going to try to press her to prescribe me hormones. And I saw the online companies that do hormone replacement therapy for women. They do bioidentical hormones. So there's Winona, Alloy, Midi, and Evernow. I read reviews on all of them, and there are many pros and cons. It was hard to choose, but I did end up going with Winona because I can use my HSA account, and they also offer testosterone in the form of DHEA. So that is why I chose Winona. We'll see how it goes. It was 3 days ago that I filled out the questionnaire, and I received an email this morning stating that my prescription has been approved and is being filled. So I would fully expect to receive those by mail this week, and I will do an unboxing when I receive my package, and I will do updates how I'm feeling, and how I am doing on these hormones. And I have these high hopes that the collagen in my skin will begin to rebuild, and that I can get some oil back in my skin. And the testosterone is rumored to, well, it's meant to help with your hair thinning, and also you should lose your belly fat that you get from the decline in hormones. So we'll see how that goes. So I apologize for this video. I'm sure I'm not looking in the right place all the time. Just kind of looking all over the place. It's weird looking at myself. It's weird looking at this dot. I apologize for the shakiness. But I really do hope to share this journey with you. I have not a clue what I'm doing, and I want to share this with other women going through the same thing as me. We can help each other, support each other, and just do it together. Let's get ahead of this. Let's get ahead of menopause. Let's not go crazy. Let's not fall apart. Let's get ahead of it, and let this be different than the women before us who absolutely suffered because they weren't being treated. So I am going to end this video. I hope you have a great day, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye-bye.